Oh, it is turned. Okay. Up. There we go. Hello? Alright, let's get back here. Answer questions. Hope you all had a great day. It was pretty near a heat wave compared to... I wore a thermal shirt and this jacket today and I'm like sweating, so... You know, what are you gonna do? Sorry I'm a few minutes behind. It was just Bella and I down in the barn, so we were a little strapped. So I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. Nothing yet. Let's see what I can talk about. Today was a good day for me. My goal was to get my entire group of 18 off property, and we got 16 off, so I think that was pretty good. And one puppy, Pilot, isn't feeling well, so I wasn't going to take her out anyway. And the 18th puppy is Orville, and he's coming home with me, so I consider today a success. I'm very happy. It was an exhausting day, but a productive one. Hello, how am I doing? I'm good. I'm just finally taking a breather at 4:45.
What's your problem? You don't know how to get it going. You have to get some smaller stuff
Any questions? Questions? I don't see anything here.
Maybe.
Be happy to answer something if you have anything to ask. Somebody's asking about the film crew yesterday. Unfortunately, Megan and I and Carlene, we can't say anything yet. So soon enough you'll know what yesterday was about, but we've been asked. You don't have to say. I don't see anything on here. Am I missing anything? Let me try to resort this. Newest. Just a slow day for questions.
How'd you get that going?
Questions? Oh, girl, have one. Rocky Ryan, Arizona. Have Merle and Gronk been separated to give them more room? No, actually, they're together. They're in kennel 10. I think they have an extra Coranda bed in there, but they have plenty of room. They have a nice big space. They get along really well, so for right now, they're going to be in 10 together. And then Lainey and Leslie are in 9 together, and they have the whole bottom and loft of 9. Here we go. Here's questions. Where did you take the pups? Today we went to Liberty Tree. Olivia got christened with her first poop in public, so that was good. In the mall. I told her it was gonna happen at some point, and she got them all today. So now she's over that hurdle.
With her, I hope.
She even had wet wipes with her.
Oh my, okay.
I want to know who. This is what I want. These little thin packets that will fit inside the vest.
Well, that's what you got.
We need more of those. I wonder if we have any here.
We have 6 packs right there.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm gonna take a couple of those before I leave. But yeah, she was like, there was wet wipes. It was good. So she got christened today. That was good. The mall was super busy. We did the Leahy Outpatient Center. There's nobody there on a Saturday, but it's still got great things to use. Where else did we go? Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Home Goods twice with 2 different dogs.
Ugh.
TJ Maxx, CVS, same places.
Did she go out? Did she pee? Mm-hmm. Oh, good girl.
How's Lint? He's on an overnight, right?
Who?
Lint? Yes, he's with Maggie on an overnight. He's not here. Where is Kent? I'm assuming that was meant to say Lint. Yes, he's on an overnight, so he's not here. I don't know when he'll come back. Probably tomorrow. Did all the dogs get muddy today with all the melting? Yep. Everybody was muddy.
Cars and everything else.
Huh?
So did the cars.
Yep, we're all disgusting today. We needed showers. They're nice and covered, but everybody had fun, so that's nice.
Bailey. Okay.
All the talk about trips to firehouses made me think, do the people with SDP dogs have fire drills? Are dogs trained for that?
Oh, more. Oh, God. I'm gonna get in trouble.
I'm so happy to see you. I never get to see you. I personally haven't trained for a fire drill. I know Bella's trained for a fire drill, I'm assuming, through the school
Yeah.
with George. Well, we don't train for a fire drill here.
No, we don't have the noises here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sorry, we don't. What do the dogs do when they go home with me? We do just a lot of what every volunteer, here he's going to come out, what every volunteer would do is just his house manners, keeping their noses where they shouldn't be, learning to go in and out. I mean, they have in and outdoor access here all the time, so at my house they can't just go out whenever they want, so they have to learn the routine of going out with a group and going to the bathroom and hopefully not going inside. I've only had Neko out of this group and she didn't go in the house, so hopefully Orville will be just as good. For those of us who are trainers, I do take the dog out and vest. Usually like on a Sunday, if my family and I go out to lunch or run errands or whatever, I just take the dog everywhere with me. So they're getting a little bit more training than they get here. So, and they get lots of love. Carlene, this might be a question for you. Is Frenzy back for more training and returning to his partner, or will he be matched with someone else?
We're still working on it.
We're working on it, she said. Unsure of what we're going to do. Hello, Katie. This is an odd question. My boys can open the screen door when they want to go out. How can I teach them to close the screen door? Any ideas? When you figure that out, let me know. I don't really know. That's awesome they know how to open it.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you should get a dog door
Instead
instead.
of going through it, which some of the others do.
Who did I have? We have a sliding door that also has like a screen that you
Yeah.
screen door. And Josh, my husband, shut it, and I think it was Merle just
That's right.
plunged right through it. So now it's just like a flapping in the wind. We need to fix it, but maybe a dog door might be a better solution. That way, it's always closing. Lint is good. He's just on an overnight. When the pups come inside after a muddy play timeout, who cleans them up? We don't. I mean, when they're coming from Puppy Hill,
The mud does dry up and fall off.
yeah, I mean, it probably makes the blankets a real sandy, and we just either fluff out the blankets and sweep, or we replace the blankets, but rarely do we really clean them up when they're coming in from outside. When I do take dogs that have run in the parking lot and they're all muddy in the car, usually I have a couple towels in there with me, just so they're not walking through the store looking
Horrible.
muddy. It's particularly noticeable on the white
Floor.
with the white dogs. So somebody's asking what my hobbies are.
Dogs.
Dogs, literally. I mean, that's really sad. Dogs. I mean, my whole life is dogs.
Well, they expect you to start knitting. I mean, you know.
I don't know. I like to color. I like this. I don't know.
Play with dogs.
I like to play Yahtzee. Play with my kid. Sleep. I like to sleep. But yeah, I spend a lot of time here with dogs, and I spend a lot of my time at my house with my own three. So. One of my kids is working with a leash. The dog keeps backing up. What advice do you have for this 8-year-old? My dog.
I didn't hear the whole thing. That was yours.
Dawn says one of my kids is working with a leash. The dog keeps backing up. What advice do you have for this 8-year-old?
Oh, it keeps backing up?
Yeah,
Who's the 8-year-old, the kid or the
Ma-
dog?
that's a good question. I'm assuming since it's Dawn and she has 3rd grade, that's my son's age and he's 8, so I'm assuming it's one of her kids in her class. And it's just
Dawn.
Dawn? The teacher Dawn?
The teacher, Dawn. Who's the dog?
Maybe it's this kid's
That's what
dog.
I don't
know.
understand the question. I don't have the right.
It's interesting that you asked that because just yesterday, I was with Reese, who was walking. I think I told you this. She was like behind me, and I had to text Megan and ask her, how do I get the dog to sort of stand next to me versus behind me? I had never really had a dog be so shy behind me. And she said, why don't you just bring a couple treats and encourage the dog to step forward? And I did, and it seemed to work. So maybe this child can offer a couple treats to come forward. I don't know. Try that. See, report back. Let me know if it works. Glad the wet wipes came in handy for the store poop. I sent those the other day. They're awesome. We like that.
Yeah, the small packets are very handy.
Yeah, those little thin, teeny packets, not like the big.
We use the big ones.
Yeah, we do, but you can't really
God.
cart those around. These little. Yeah, this is perfect. These little thin wipes. They fit just right. Who was my star pup today? I would say, let me think about that one. I would say Seagram did really well. She kind of surprised me today. I took her in Walmart, which is particularly busy, and nothing really fazed her, which was nice. In the parking lot with all the carts, and then inside, she did really well. I was at the checkout for a while because the lady was rather slow, and she just stood there for a really long time and was really patient, so I was really proud of that. You said Pilot wasn't feeling well, nothing serious, I hope. Not that
Threw up twice.
she threw up a couple times. You know, it could just be a little bug or who knows.
Be a
But right
rock.
now we're not too concerned.
Could be a rock.
Could be a rock in her, yeah. Real quick, a couple more. How is Brutus? Brutus is good. He's the same. My husband called me today and said how terrible he is. And we should be ashamed that we have a dog that doesn't behave. But I don't know what he is. It's a bulldog. He's a bulldog. And he's just stubborn.
I don't know.
I don't know. If you guys have any bulldog advice, let me know.
I'd have to see the dog.
It's just a lot of, he listens when he wants to, and so it's hard to.
Well, you reward them when they do it right.
I
When
know.
they don't, you do something else.
It's terrible. My mom saying my photography is my hobby. Yes, I do a lot of photography on the side.
The problem with photography is everybody does now.
Well, I don't know if you know this. I do real estate photography. So I don't necessarily shoot people. I shoot houses.
Oh,
And so it's
okay.
kind of a niche field.
That is a niche field, but the trouble now, you go out anywhere and they pull out their, let me show you a picture of my dog. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
they
yeah.
start in, and they've got 400 pictures.
And their
you're like, oh
phones.
my
Let me show
Lord.
you my dog.
Yes.
Yeah, so I shoot real estate.
Then you have to wait while they find them. You know?
All right, a few more because it's already past 8. You seemed so comfortable during the filming. Were you nervous? I was terribly nervous. That was the first time I'd ever
Really?
been mic'd up and on camera, and I was. Hopefully my part doesn't look.
They're going to crop out.
Yeah,
what
I was like,
want.
will you edit me to make me look like I make sense? And she's like, yeah, don't worry. I was like, Megan's a pro at it. She already knows. One more. Okay, I think that's it. Dawn responded, dog is 6 months old, boy is 8 years old.
Okay. Well, I put a figure 8 on them.
Okay, so she said try the figure 8, the long rope figure 8.
You know,
6
then
months
you're pulling
old,
on his belly and not his neck.
not his neck. But he's pulling back. I wonder if he's pulling backwards or if he's just
Well, even
backwards.
so,
Yeah.
you've got the dog
Right.
better control when you've got the figure 8 on.
Right. Give it something to step forward to. Encourage the dog. I would try the treats. I mean, it worked for me the other day.
Yeah.
I had a real timid dog. I don't know exactly the situation because if the dog is pulling back because it's anxious, to me that's a treat's not going to necessarily fix that. You got to maybe get down and have the dog
Persuade him.
loosen the leash a little bit, encourage the dog
When
to
you
come to you.
put the leash on and get yourself in this situation. Be in a corner so the dog can't go backwards. That the only choice for the dog to go is forward, and then maybe you start it
There you go. Figure 8 in a corner.
in a corner and take 2 steps and give him a cookie.
2 steps and a cookie. Let us know how it goes.
Okay?
You're on.
Come on.
Thank you guys.
Come on.